Hey, I got a little bit early um, to give some time to people to. Right. Wow. Um, yeah, my comment. Hello, everyone. Let me hide it. I can highlight your comments if you um, have any. And pretty soon, I'm going to actually get the introduction. But before we start, let me see. I'm going to propose, what if, what if the Lakers add these four guys to the rotation? And here's my point. Why I would defend this argument. Kelly Oubre, we would have to get him, obviously, in exchange probably for Danny Green and Kuzma, so we can make at least part of a salary. We're going to have to throw somebody else there. I don't think Taylor Horton Tucker is the alternative, or anyone that is Taylor Horton Tucker um, or Caruso, because they are young. Caruso is entering the prime. Taylor Horton Tucker have a lot of promise with him, so I would. And Oubre is injury prone, but we get Oubre Jr. He scores around 18 points per game. Cassius Winston comes from scoring 20 around, you know, um, around the same 18 something, almost 19 points per game from college, right? The thing is, he's 43% from the 3-point line, and he can either play make. He's he's kind of like Rondo in the sense that he can that he can read defenses. He's very good playmaker, high basketball IQ. So it's a very important person to have. And so you have two guys. Two guys. Let's see. Okay, let me use this. Two guys here. Those two guys that can score close to 20 points per game. Then you have here DeMarcus Cousins, who is averaging 16 points per game, but when he was with Anthony Davis, he could score more because it was more difficult to guard both him, Anthony Davis, and now you have LeBron James in that mix. So DeMarcus Cousins should get his average up unless he have to get his minutes down. But even, I mean, he's going to be open for three, I'm pretty sure. And then you have Mo Harkless, who is not scoring that much, but he can shoot the three. And the important thing about Harkless is that he can defend people that on the wing, and he's very effective at that. So I think that would be an excellent uh, addition. If we could get these four guys, do you think? Remember, Ubre. I don't know. I don't know if my cursor you can see it. Ubre would have to be through a trade, and it would have to be Danny Green would have to be involved, and also Kuzma to give value to that trade. So we get, you know, Uber Jr. If we get, that I'm animated of getting Cassius Winston because he's a 43%. Like he's been steady for 4 years, a 43% shooter from 3 point land. So he would be a great asset because he's not as good as defender as Rondo, but he's got the basketball IQ. He can read defenses and he can do all that. So you have a guy who shoots around 18, 19 points per game. You have another guy who can average 18 points per game or 19. You have a guy who averaged 16 points per game, and you have a master of defense, right? Who can guard bigger wings that what Danny Green can do. If you can put these four guys together in the Lakers rotation, I think, I don't know you, but I think that would beef up the uh, the Lakers. Let me see if I can see. Um, all right. So um, you let me know on the comments what you think about that, and marinate on that while I get the intro going. All right. Welcome to Perspective Log, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1. This is Perspective Log X, and I am your host, E.A. Crespo. Perspective Log X, Lakers fandom. All right. I'm going to leave that there. If anyone asks, I'll explain again. If not, you'll see it when you see it on the when you are on my channel. All right. Now, let's get with the discussion of Daniel Preciado article that came on lakeshowlive.com. I should put that on the and the article is about he's making an argument like the Lakers should up the to the top 10 of the draft. Like they should do some sort of buying the a little up from the Let's see if we get here now. Legshowlive.com. So the article is an argument. It's named 3 reasons for the Lakers to trade up. I boiled it down to 2 reasons. I think the third reason is kind of implicit. But basically the argument is that top 10 could be superstars or maybe not. And it would be a surprise team that the other teams would not have it coming. The problem I have with the argument, I think the argument is interesting. It's not an invalid argument, it's a good argument. I mean, the Lakers could do a surprise move. And I'm not counting out that what he says is something that the Lakers might be planning. But historically, the Lakers are very consistent in that when they have a late draft, they stay with that draft, but they pick somebody who really, really, really good on that draft. A lot of people actually are pointing out that the Lakers might be picking Cassius Winston. And Cassius Winston solved 2 problems for the Lakers. One is the 3-point shooting. So he can play uh, with the regular teams with LeBron, and he can be an asset without LeBron because he's a playmaker. He's got a basketball IQ to the roof. He's a great passer. He's an excellent point guard, except he's not as athletic as you may want him to be, but that could be fixed. And he's also not bad, but he's not that good defensively, as you know. But the team defense of the Lakers can mitigate some of that. So that's why I think it wouldn't be really really something that the Lakers would do, but the Lakers could surprise us with that. Um, Let me know what you think about it, because I don't think that the Lakers would do it. Now, I'm going to discuss something. I didn't want to put it on screen because I think I'm going to be all right. This is one of the polls. I don't know if you can see it on Twitter, right? As you can see, I ask who would want to if you need to point out point guard, right, on the draft. I put 2 names: Malachi Flynn and Cassius Winston, and so Cassius Winston won big time, right there. I also ask if you thought Kelly Oubre Jr. Should be picked this season. Actually, most of you, let's see, most of you picked no. It was 45 to 45 yes, 55 no. So no won. All right, another ones These are still have some hours left. Um, should the Lakers look into Justin Holiday as a free agent? And 70% of you said yes, 30% said no, but it's still going. There's 6 hours and 6 minutes left. So I'll bring it on the next live. And should the Lakers trade up for a higher pick in this draft, which is what we are discussing today? And only 18 of you said yes, and 82 said no. And what did I say? 18 to 82. 18 yes, 82 no. So I think a lot of people agree with me that that is not necessary. This draft is not a superstar draft, but it's a deep draft. So we are going to get somebody good, good in the terms of this draft, at least, even on the 28th pick. And that's usually an ability for the Lakers to get really good guys late on the draft. We got Kuzma there. And we had Larry Nance Jr. I think it was late on the draft. So so we get pretty good people late on the draft. So I don't think we need that. All right. So if there is no comments or questions, I'll probably end this soon. I don't want to get over 20 minutes unless I have questions. So I'm going to end it right here. I hope everybody is having a good night and a good weekend. I'll be here on Monday with another live, and I may put some videos in the meantime. All right. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Go Lakers. Maybe I do it this way so you can see my fist, the Laker fist. And I don't know. And may God bless you all. Go Lakers. Bye-bye.